Good evening, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Friday Night Live. It is Friday. It's a little warm, and it's going to be warmer tomorrow. We're in for another hot one. So glad you all are here tuning in. Hope you all had a great week. Let's get things started off like we always do by raising up those cups, everyone. Cheers. Glad you're here. Ryan in central Wisconsin, good evening. Tony Woods, Tim and Old Saws, how is it going? Obi, Miller Stumps from Firewood, Jared, how are you doing? Yeah, I know, Sam. We had the end of July, I guess, hot temperature, warmer water, LJ bloom. So the pool is turned slight green. But tomorrow, it's getting shocked, and I'm going to try to get it back. I don't know. Usually around this time every year is when we start losing it. By the middle of August last year, I remember it was way too far gone. But we'll see. I don't know. Little shock, little clarifier. We'll see what happens. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? The York Woods, outdoors in the 608. Just seeing who all's flying by here. Yadkin Valley Outdoors, good evening. Dave Libby, how are you doing? Like I said, I think things were kind of starting to cool off for some of you out east, but yeah, we got another hot one. Another hot one in store for this weekend. The dog days of summer, I think, are going to be upon us. John frickin' Jeep, how are you doing? Yes, I like to shock as much as I can. Breaking Wood, Willie's Firewood, good evening. Around the Yard, Feel Good Firewood. I saw the Minnesota youngster in here as well, I think. Yeah, it's I was down on the farm. I don't know if Woodhound Senior is in here yet or not, but I was down on the farm today. We were trying to bale some hay, and we were having some trouble with the baler. So I don't know if Woodhound Senior was able to finish it off after we left or not. I'm waiting for an update. He might still be out there trying to get things baled up. Yeah, it was it's haymaking season here. On the way home, it was people were making hay. Making hay when the sun shines. WD-30. On my phone now, was on my computer, but it crashed again. Uh-oh. Well, long as you're tuning in one way or the other, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Coming here, kicking off the weekend, the last weekend of July. And then August. August kind of starts ramping up the whole show. The timber industry shows. Boonville, I think, is first in August. Then the Great Lakes, September. And then Bunyan. The big Bunyan Show. Daniel Atkins, how you doing? Send some cool weather. Mini hay bales. No, Jared, no mini hay bales. Just regular, not the round ones. So I guess maybe they are mini compared to what a lot of people bale either the big square or the round ones. But yeah, we just do the old standard little rectangles. But yeah, the baler was not. We were having some issues with the baler. It was not cooperating. And so, like I said, I don't know if Woodhound Senior is on here yet or not, but when he gets here, hopefully he can give me an update. All he had to do was he had to bail 2 wagonfuls for my sister's horses. Hey, we just had a bomb come down right over here. WD-30. Oh boy. If we're going to kick it off right, we better bring out the ladies, but I better turn down the music. Whoo. All right, WD-30. Crash computer and all over on his phone. Let's kick it off right. Yeehaw. Thank you very much, Will. Cheers. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Timon, how are you doing? You ready for Bunyan? Ready for Bunyan. That is going to be, I think it's going to be a good time this year. Something tells me. Something tells me, but I can't quite tell you yet. I'm also without my fire assistant quite yet. So, I don't know if you can hear my neighbors decided to mow lawn, right now, Friday night. Why not? So I might have to run out there and throw some wood on the fire. One Eye Customs. Neighbor Doug. Is your window all that is needed to heat treat your mini firewood? No. Nope. That is just my shortcut to dry it. And then once it's seasoned, it has to be heat treated to where the internal temperature reaches 140 degrees for 60 minutes. So like you gotta, I don't think it would get to 140 underneath that. But yeah, no, that's just to dry it. That's just to get it ready to burn over there underneath my little, and I'm gonna check it tomorrow, but I'm thinking it's gonna be well under 20%. I was surprised it was that hot because the day that I filmed that and it was 120 underneath the glass, it was only like 75 outside. So I was kind of impressed. Speaking of wood, Tony Woods, what brand of wood is in your pit tonight? Well, I don't know if you can notice all the smoke coming off it. It's a little bit of junk wood that I had laying around. I was cleaning up some of this wood, and I don't know what I was thinking. I shouldn't have tried burning it because it's just been smoking like crazy. And of course, the breeze is blowing it right back in my face here. So I do have a little bit of some ash and some maple that I'm going to throw on. But yeah, there was just a bunch of unsplit junk wood. And it's smoking, as you can see. Smoke. I should have had the smokeless fire pit going tonight. The Wolf Ridge smokeless. I could set that inside that pit, I think. I think it would fit. But I don't know if that would work. If it would still be, I don't know. I might have to try that one of these times. Hey, we got another coin just came down. Feel Good Firewood. Thanks for making small wood okay. No problem at all. Thank you very much. Cheers. Small splits. Small splits, small wood. It's the end thing. Frickin' 3 Green Acres Firewood. How are you doing? Frickin' Jeep, what do you got here? I got something very advanced that I didn't plan to use for in the woodyard today. Uh-oh. Oh, video later tonight. This is a cheap plug. Well, now you've kind of sparked my interest. Just because, yeah. What could it be? I got something that I'm going to put together tomorrow for the woodyard. That's a pretty interesting and kind of a cool little story behind it. I don't know if I'm going to complete it, though. So I don't know if the video will be out Sunday or Tuesday. I got to see how long this is actually going to take me. I have to assemble something, and that generally sometimes does not work out very well with me. Mr. Mojo. How long will firewood last under a tarp? It depends. Are the sides open? You shouldn't have your wood completely under a tarp. You should just tarp like the top and let the sides open. As otherwise, if it is completely under a tarp, you're probably going to have condensation building up, which will just rot it away. What do you have new for the woodyard, Ron? Ho-ho. I'm just going to have to make you wait and see. But it's, like I said, it's kind of a cool story because it's one of those things where you never know who's watching. And a video a while back, somebody saw and reached out to me, and yeah, so you'll see. You shall see. Daniel Atkins, since 60K is just around the corner, what kind of party are you planning? Whew, I don't know. I don't know if I have to figure that out. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when it starts looking like it's going to come together. It might be like Labor Day, maybe. I don't know. Something. Hey, Rick's Outdoors, how you doing? We got your rain, 12 inches plus in the last 8 days. Holy crap. Yeah, we've had, what was it, last Sunday? I think it was. The front yard was underwater, and that's only happened one other time. So we got hammered with a lot of rain, short period of time, and then it just kept raining and raining and raining. But I did not have any rain in the ditch in the woodyard where I store the firewood down there. That did not have any water in it. So with all the rain we had, it was nice to, because that little ditch, I think, is like blocked up further up, what would be upstream. So yeah, I didn't have any water back there, but holy moly's, there were wood chips washed out everywhere, and I had to come out here and run the pump for the pool because it was overflowing. The overflow on the skimmer couldn't keep up draining it. Yeah, it was a mess. it was raining. Hopefully you guys were, but see, that's the thing, is like usually wherever, I know there's a lot of people that they needed the rain, but when you need the rain, you don't want rain like that. You don't want a lot of rain in a short period of time. All right, let me throw a couple sticks on here. Is that fire? Whoa. Move that around and get that centered up. There we go. Jim Miller, how you doing? Neighbor Doug, we need to start a GoFundMe around him. He had $90 stolen from his money box on the firewood stand. Was he out of town? I would never. That's the one thing. That's why I like having the camera system that lets me know when somebody's out there, because as soon as they're gone, I go and get the money. Like I don't let money sit in the pay box very long unless I'm not home. But when I get that alert and I see somebody out there, I wait, and when they're all, they're done, I just go and get it. Yeah, he sent me a picture. I tell you, that's not good. The firewood stand is looking. What did we have? I had to refill it yesterday, but now I've gone into this like the cycle of now. Now there's no bundles, no bags selling. It's all loose stacks. It's just crazy how, like a month ago it was all bundles. Now it's all stacks. So I don't know. Never can tell. Hey, Mr. Mojo. Mr. Mojo's dropping down a coin in the cup. So that means you got to grab your cup and raise it up. It doesn't matter what's in it. Whatever you want to have in your cup, just raise it up to Mr. Mojo. Cheers. It's the one thing with burning ash. You get a lot of ashes. Haven't seen anything from outside with Shibe recently. I think he's just been busy. He's been busy and it's been hot, and I think Sam has been putting him to work. Oh. Oh my, we got a lot of questions here. You should. Well, I got the camera, Tony. I got the Real Link cameras, and so as soon as somebody comes in, I got a zone on the camera marked off where if any movement enters that zone, I get a notification on my phone. So it's kind of like having a wire. Do people at your day job wear your shirts? No, they do not. Nick Smith, South Carolina, how are you doing? Is there another question I missed here? Oh, Sam hasn't seen him either? Uh-oh. I talked to him last week. Like I said, I think he's just been busy. And with this heat wave going on, sometimes it's just don't feel like going out there and working in the wood yard. Billy, yes, I do have listed online that the mini firewood is perfect for tabletop fire pits, smoker grills, and pizza ovens. So yeah, it's I've had a few people get some cherry for smoking. Ron Brooks, how are you doing? Hey, JK, there you are. There's some people there are a few people that may have these shirts. I don't know if they wear them during work hours, though. Holy moly's. I am falling way behind. If I miss your question with the cues, if you throw it back in there. Peter from Alaska, how are you doing? I have not had anyone for a long while not pay. And I have not had anyone, I've never had someone not pay. I've had people that have only paid like half. So they took like 4 bundles and paid for 2. But that hasn't happened for quite a while either. We just got, but I do have, it is pretty close to the house. My driveway is not that long. So, they probably know that somebody's watching them. Firewood Mike, how are you doing? Miller Stumps, hey! That is good to hear. Good to hear. You got your mini firewood. Robert, do your coworkers wear Star Wars shirts? I don't think so. I'm not sure if anyone... No. Maybe. I should take that back, because I think there is one person that has Baby Yoda in her profile picture. WD-30. Yeah, sometimes it's tough. The wood looks so nice. It's tough to burn. Oh, and here we go. We got the update. Woodhound Senior is here. I gotta put this up here so I can read it. Finally getting done. The hay in the shed. I knew there'd be way more than 2 loads. But did you get the 2 loads? So you got the 2 loads done. All right. Yeah, there was a lot of hay in the field. And he had to fill up the 2 wagons. He had 2 wagons to fill. And I said, you're going to have a lot more than 2 wagons. But I was just worried that you wouldn't even get one done with the baler acting up. So that's good. The hay is in the shed. Now the horses can eat. All right, I'm going to just quick go back and see if I can find... I know I missed... Yadkin Valley Outdoors. All you 500i guys, how many hours you got on them? How do they run when it's 90 plus? I have no idea how many hours are on mine. But that's what I was talking about before. Like when it's really hot, like it's not. I usually am not running the saw when it's hot, so I imagine they get hot pretty quick. Mystery Gardener, how are you doing? Yeah, if it's 90 plus, I'm probably not going to be out running my saw unless I absolutely had to. Yeah, it's almost time. I got a little bit left here before a refill. Oh, we're not even at the bottom of the hour. Around the yard, exactly. I don't run my saw at 90 plus. Too hot to be outside. Yeah, it's especially if it's hot and humid. They don't seem to like the heat. Yeah, I bet it heats up pretty quick too. I'm gonna throw another stick on the fire. I'm gonna refill this. So if you we'll do the bottom of the hour 5 minutes early. Is that a lot? Is the lawnmower? You guys picking up the lawnmower? Ooh, getting that little snap, crackling, popping. All right. Feel good fire. We were cutting. Hang on, let me grab this one. I just saw the cues fly by here. We were cutting last year when it was about 95, and all three steel saws locked up and would not run. Yeah. Yeah, well, that can. I've never had that happen, but like I said, I don't think I've ever been out running my saw in 90 plus temps. Got ashes falling on my keyboard. Mystery Gardener, what is this? A USA Mini Firewood Company Tops FT100. I don't know exactly what the FT100 is or who is the Mini Firewood Company. There's a few of them out there that are getting more and more, but they're all like selling on mostly Amazon. The Mini Firewood racks, yes, they are. In fact, I have actually had to reorder from Wolf Ridge another round of them. Right up there's one of them. If you oh boy, what? Well, you might have to wait a little bit. All right, where was I? Oh, so you can hear the lawnmower, huh? Yeah, like I said, obviously, he is not a follower of the channel. Otherwise, he would be inside watching Friday Night Live instead of out mowing his grass. Yep. Nope, they got it. They got all 2 loads made. They filled up both wagons and got it in the shed. Nope. They only had those two. But there's still a lot of hay on the field. Little boss man is finally back from the neighbors. Old guy Firewood. Out with the better half. Just wanted to check in and say hi. Well, hello to you and hello to the better half. Hope you're enjoying your Friday night. Yeah, I don't know. He's I think he can see over here. He's probably wondering what the hell is going on. Wayne, did I miss the torch lighting? Oh, that's right. It's the opening ceremonies of the Olympics tonight. The torch has been lit, and it's a little smoky. Marlon, how are you doing? The baler was there was something going on with the belt on the flywheel. It wasn't tight enough, and it was like slipping, and then it started smoking. Yeah, it was acting up, and it was really smoking. Like I thought the dang hay was gonna start on fire. Birds Custom Cuts is here. How are you doing? Donald Miller, hello. Oh boy, we got another coin coming down. Feel good, Firewood. Thanks for making Friday nights fun. Well, thank you for being here to enjoy the fun. Cheers. We try making it fun. Sometimes, I don't know, there's no guarantees. No guarantees, but usually I think this could very well be. He's been listening to saws and splitters, although I think it was it last week or 2 weeks ago, they were having a little get together in their backyard, and I was going to go back there and split, and then I didn't. I was going to go run the Yappa, and I just waited until the next day. But maybe he is. He's done now, though. I think. Hey, Larry in Syracuse. How you doing? A smokeless baler. Yeah, that, like I said, it was it was not looking good. And I think it was 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, my brother was out there and they were going to bale, and the belt broke, so they had to get a new belt. So this was the new belt that they put on. And so, yeah, I was like, I was worried, but sounds like they made it through. We just kept pushing on and got the hay made in the shed. Slick Willie, yes. I think I am. I am going back down, I think, on Sunday. Possibly. What is going on? Firewood in the field. Off topic, but wanted to share that my 12-year-old daughter started making stuffed animals to sell, and we put them on the firewood stand, and she sold one. Sweet. Well, cheers to that. That's awesome to hear. You never know. I know. I've seen a few. Where is it? There's a stand that I drove by not far from here, but it was mostly like vegetables and flowers, and then some firewood bundles. They had all kinds of stuff. The variety: flowers, tomatoes, and firewood. His lawnmower, yeah. I don't think, like I said, he obviously isn't watching, or maybe he is. He's listening. He's trying to photobomb the live stream, audio bomb the live stream. I guess it wouldn't really be photobombing it. Ron, have a good night. Gotta be up at 3 a.m. Holy moly's. Yeah, that's that's an early rise. 3 a.m. Well, have a good night, and whatever you're doing, getting up early this weekend, whatever you're getting up early for, have a good weekend. For those of you on YouTube, that was Ron over on Facebook. I always forget sometimes to. You can tell by the little blue. Where is it? Right there. The little blue circle with the F. That is the Facebook. And then the YouTube is the little red square. Chris Foltz, how are you doing? Good evening. How much wood do you have split and stacked so far? I don't even know. I have a lot of it that I'm, for my personal use, I'm not stacking. I'm going to run into a pile. So I'm not going to be stacking that. And then, but I have stacked, I don't even know. Not that much. Like I said, I'm saving saving it for the fall. Uh-oh. Yeah, something's going on over there in the yard. I don't know. Frickin' Jeep. I don't remember what hey. The 309, that is what I believe would have been, I think the farm that was here a long time ago. I think that was the number of the house. I don't know. We found that sign buried in the yard back here. And I don't know what reference it is really for, but I just assumed it was the house number, or the number of the house and the farm that used to be here. But yeah, it was just buried in the dirt and dug it up. I don't know what, I think when we were digging out the pool, I dug it up. So I don't know what it was meant for, but it was buried out there in the old silo pit. Cliff, Circle B, can't swing a dead cat around here without hitting a firewood stand. Yes. It is, I blame YouTube. If they're made out of pallets, probably, definitely saw a video. Oh, the dog, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's a deer that likes to roam around over there. But I don't know. I suppose I could just check the camera quick if I really want to know. But now they're not barking anymore, so it's fine. It should be fine. Let me just. The other thing is, I noticed there was those little. I don't know what they're called. They're like red. Or red squirrels. They're like smaller squirrels. Like they're between a squirrel and a chipmunk. And there was one of them running around over there. Yeah, there's nothing going on. But the one dog, she barks at anything. I mean, the wind blows and a leaf moves and off a tree over there, and poof, she's barking. Obi! James Baitons is here. Good evening. The Saw Surgeon. How are you doing? Woodhound Sr. was out baling hay today with the old 4010. And the, I forget what the baler is. We were having some trouble. Yeah, that finding that sign, and I mean, we found all kinds of stuff down when we dug out that, because they used the silo pit for a garbage dump, I think, basically. But I found bottles. I found, I used to have some of the stuff hanging up back here. All kinds of stuff. I found this jar of it was a jar full of little bones. Like, I think they were like from chicken wings and legs. It was some weird stuff. Like a jar full of bones, like little tiny bones. All right, I may have missed. I think everything. Oh, Wayne, did I file a patent on the Yappa stroke shortener? The stroke limiter on the Yappa, I have not. 2x4 to equal 5. 2x4s to get to 5. Actually, it comes out to about 5 and an eighth, but it's close enough. And the reason that I don't remember if I explained that in the video or not, but the thing that really helps with, like when I was using my magnetic tool tray, like you couldn't run the log like up against it and like slam it against it. I had like slowly get to it and then just touch it. And so with that thing now, I can run the log in and have like a true hard positive stop. Push the log against, makes it a little faster because I don't have to look down there and like slowly move the log in. Uh-oh. The dogs are up now. Oh. I should probably come up with something more advanced than two 2x4s. Hang on, I gotta refire. Load up the fire. But it works. The 2x4s work. That's all that matters. I wasn't worried about it looking good. Just had to function. And function to the point where I could run the log in right up against the stop. Robin loved Amanda's short when she was at the creek. Was that the one with the when the water was really high, or the one where she was wondering if she should jump in? It was the one where she was going to jump in. That that one got a little that one had some people get a little upset. Hey. I know now there's somebody walking. There's a little gap between that she can see when somebody walks by. They're out just out on a walk. Mr. Mojo, have a good weekend. Firewood in the field. Have a good weekend. Hey. All right. Settle down. Yeah. The wondering if she should jump in one? Yeah, like I said, that one. That one is the one that had people WD-30. Enjoy the weekend. I had people that one was some people were minus subscribing, leaving, cancel culture. And the thing was is she didn't actually jump in. She was just saying, what if I did this? Should I do this? Yep, there was. It's always fun though. That is James Bain. Is senior liking your hand-me-down splitter? Not yet. He's waiting for the fall. Waiting for the fall, but we're gonna get it down there pretty soon. So he's got it. He's got to get used to it. He's got to ease into that thing. Saw surgeon, I know. And the problem is I never seem to learn. Walcott Family Works. Have a good weekend. Hey, I forgot, is the Yorkwoods, are you still on here? Shotgun or wildflower? Are you still on here? Maybe not. I thought I saw you earlier. Ooh, well, the fire is kicking in good now. Burning nice and hot. Outside with Mom and the boys. Good evening. Adirondack Woodsman. Yes, you are. Hey, I sent you a message on your website. I don't know if you got it or not. But was it last Sunday maybe? I saw something on there like a week ago, and now it's gone. So let me know if you didn't get that message. I'll send it again. Mount Tammany Ridge, John, how are you doing? Good evening, good evening. I think this is a common theme. Is that the turning it in for the night? Yeah, I'm actually. I think it's going to be an early night tonight because tomorrow, even though it's going to be kind of a relaxing day tomorrow, I do have to, like I said, I got to put something together, and I don't know. It's going to be. I think it's going to be easy, but anytime I think it's going to be easy, it ends up being a challenge. Like anything that seems it's going to go together easy, everything's going to work fine, it's going to take, this is going to only take me 20 minutes. Like 3 hours later, I'm still trying to figure it out. But it is, like I said, it's something that I think is going to really help. Well, they said that they've tested this to do something that I need to have done. I'm trying to not to give away any details. I'm trying to be as cryptic as possible. So you tune in and find out what it is. Carl Lewis, the man with the plan. Then the other thing is, once I get this thing together, I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. So I got to figure that out. I got a lot of figuring to do tomorrow morning. So I got to be on the top of my game when I wake up. Got to calculate. Got to plan. Move some stuff around. Jared, get out there with that tractor. Clearing some trees for a deer food plot. Ah, all right. Well, enjoy. Larry, mini splits. It might have to do with them. A brain scan. that would not take too long. And I can probably predict the results of that. Can we get ask me about my hardwood shirts? Do we have Captain Jack on here? He's the one that's got all these hardwood shorts, reels. Firewood guy 75. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Thanks for stopping by. What time are we? Oh, we are almost to the top of the hour. And I probably won't be able to do too much overtime tonight because I have to also go take care of something. I'm not sure where. I don't know what's going on in there. I need cameras in the house so I can see what's happening. And I don't know where the heck the other dog went. There's a lot going on here, and like I said, I am without, or I don't know where the rest of the crew is. Yadkin Valley Outdoors. Hopefully it's not 90 tomorrow. Enjoy the weekend. Yeah, the firewood, the whole wood thing, the jokes are endless. There's a lot. Robin, thank you very much. Have a good night, Adirondack Wisman. I did not get that message. What did you say? Oh, no, that was to the York Woods. I sent a message on their website. I think. Or maybe it was. No, it was. Was it the York Woods or was it this guy? Shotgun and Wildflower. Not the York Woods. I'm getting everyone confused. Ben, Wildflower. I sent you a message on your website. I think it was you. Now I'm all confused. Yeah, I'm. I apologize. I am confusing people and websites. So it was Ben, the Shotgun and Wildflower site. That's who I was on. And I sent you a message about something I saw on your website that was no longer available. So yeah, I'm confused. I'm confusing. Sorry for the confusion. Oh, but to clear things up, Marlon, let's bring out the ladies. Have one on me, everyone. Thank you very much. Cheers. All right. Now I missed a question back here. Neighbor Doug, do you think anything will be different at Bunyan this year? They should move everything around and make it exciting again. There is going to be something that you will not want to miss. Although it's not going to be it'll sort of be at Bunyan, but the Fairfield Inn in Cambridge, Ohio. Part of the Paul Bunyan Show. But yeah, are you planning on going to Bunyan, neighbor Doug? But you always just go down for the day, I think, don't you? But yeah, I don't know if there'll be anything. Well, actually, I take that back. I do know about something that will be at the show that's never been at the Paul Bunyan Show before. So yes, there will be something to make Bunyan great again. Jim, does anyone else out there have trouble making a square cut on a round? I'll start cutting square and see how crooked the cut is. Oh, do you mean like straight down? So you don't have so you don't go. You might have to put on a new chain. Or I think it's from one side of your chain is sharper than the other. Right? I think that's usually what it is. If you're cutting at an angle, or if you're cutting at if you start cutting and then it kind of curves around, I think one side of your chain is sharper than the other. I don't think I have been trying to get Amanda to go to Bunyan for 3 years now, and I can pretty much 99% certain right now tell you she will not be there this year. She does not. But one of these years, I don't know what it's going to take. I got to figure this out. Somehow I got to be able. She doesn't want to go for like the whole weekend, but I got to figure out a way to just. And I think if what I'm planning for this year goes like I hope it does, then next year that'll probably be. That might happen. That might happen. Maybe. Minnesota Murph, how are you doing? The Rusty Garage in Homestead, good evening. Oh, neighbor Doug. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to get one at the Fairfield, but you might, I don't know, maybe check. There may have been some cancellations, I don't know. Otherwise, there's some new hotels that are not that far from the Fairfield. I think just a couple miles down the road. But yeah, check it out. Otherwise, go to the Fairfield and we'll find you a room to crash in. And it will not be mine. The cut looks straight from one side, but not the other. Huh. Yeah, the problem with where down in Ohio is there's nowhere to hike. There's no mountains. Like she doesn't like flat hiking. She wants to have elevation changes. Auctions and wood. Let's see it. Oh my, James Baton, you have an extra room at the Fairfield? Oh, there you go, neighbor Doug. Take it. Call down there. You can, I'm pretty sure you could swap that out. Do you have an extra day or an actual extra room for Friday and Saturday? We'll have to yeah, I would just call and tell them who you want, who's going to be getting the room, or who you want to give it to, swap it out for. Adirondack Woodsman, have a good weekend. Man, now the smoke is coming over here. I don't even know if they have a basement. But we can, yeah. James has got a room waiting. I was going to block off a bunch, but I never did. But I might be for 2025. Did you put the city in there? Murph? Can't say what city I'm from. Oh. I don't know if I remember this. Is it Ernie? I think we talked about that one time. Ernie. Bud Cantor. Good evening. Oh, we are in overtime. Oh my. We are 10 minutes in. Mount Tammany Ridge. John, have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to jump over here because Marlon, who we are going to see down in Ohio at Fairfield Inn, I'm sure. The last one was so good, I'll have another. Oh, yes. Cheers. I might have to refill for across the river. Kellogg? Wait, are you across the river from up here or down there? Oh, let me see if I got enough. Let me get a little ice in here. This is the 909 wind down mix. Oh, just enough. Actually, a little short. Was it Kellogg? Whew. Jeez, I didn't think that was. Whew. Oh, saw surgeon, you got hay to make? Like I said, everyone there was hay on the ground. When we drove back or drove down to the farm today, there was fields everywhere with hay down. SC Hurley, love you enjoying the podcast. Will you guys ever do a live? We've talked about it. We've talked about doing a live, like go live and then record for playback. So we had both. But it's tough to get the our schedules to line up, to like plan that. We'll see. Yeah, I do need some wood on the fire, but I don't know if I'm going to be out here much longer after I wrap this up. So I might just let that burn down. I don't know. I gotta go see what's going on. Yes, Marlon, we will see you at Bunyan next week. Next week is August. And it's not like it's, even though it's October, it's that first weekend of October, so it gets here way before you know it. Jim, what did you miss? Oh, nothing too much. Saw surgeon, if I could make it there, do you bail with do you have a kicker baler, or do you lift them and stack them on the wagon? That's how we used to stack. We used to bale hay where someone was on the wagon, and then you'd be taking the bales out the baler, stack them. That was that was some good times. Making hay. Slick Willie, have a good night. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll see what's happening. I thought I was going to have to come down that way through Arcadia to get the trailer to haul the splitter, but now that was at the farm today, so, but I'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. Only 12 acres down. Holy molies. Neighbor Doug. You can disable the kicker? No, that's fine. I can catch them in the air and then stack them, slam them down, stack them. All right, I think I have reached the part of overtime here where I got to go figure out what's going on, whether or not I'm going to load this fire up a little bit and just sit here and relax. All right, I will definitely be, yeah, let me know. Let me know when that's back. All right, so I think that's going to do it. We're going to wrap Friday Night Live up for the last weekend of July. Oh, my. Crazy, crazy. But thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, kicking off your weekend. Whatever you're doing. Hopefully the weather is decent in your area. And, yeah, enjoy it. Stay safe. Have fun. Be cool. And Again, wait, what? I've got a pan kicker? No, I'm not going to mow the grass. But anyway, thanks for being here, everyone. Thanks to the moderators. Thanks to the super chatters for the coins in the cup. And we'll see you here next week for the 1st August Friday Night Live. Cheers, everyone. Have a good night.
I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulders, a heart full of blues out in the dirt, down in the dirt.